What's up, guys, and welcome to Adventure Day. It's gonna be a long day today. It's just shy of 7:30 in the morning and it's very cold out. It's only like 34 degrees and we're out and about. There's some places like way down south that I've wanted to go for a while, and I wanted to go last year and the year before, and I just haven't gotten to it, but this year I'm officially doing it. I'm going to pick up one of my friends, and then we're gonna go get breakfast at this place called Sugar and Spice, which is in Mendon. Hopefully we can get to it. There's a bad crash on Route 7, but hopefully it's clear by the time I get there. And then we're gonna head down south to some spooky places. So come along, it should be a fun-filled day. Will be a long day, a lot of driving for the old Jeep, but that's all right. So here we go, come along. Went to Sugar and Spice. It's here in Mendon and it was super good. I got the Sugar and Spice pancakes. 10 out of 10. Those are delicious. Now we're going to the Round Schoolhouse in Brookline and then on to the Brattleboro Retreat Tower, which should be a fun time. So let's go. So we made it to the Round Schoolhouse. There's like no parking here. So we're parked at the Brookline town offices. All right, here we go. So this is the entrance to the Round Schoolhouse. And over here, it looks like a bathroom, like an old bathroom. So maybe this was the bathroom for the school. I feel like we're like not supposed to be in here. Yeah, it's like a bathroom. Ugh, how weird. So this is what the inside of it kind of looks like. I can't get in there, but that's what it kind of looks like. And then that's the schoolhouse. And then this, so here, I'll turn it around. So this schoolhouse has 5 windows, and if you stand in the middle, you can see a 360. And it was built that way because the teacher of the school was actually like some robber person from Scotland or something like that. I'll put the real thing in here.
This schoolhouse was built in 1822 and was designed by Dr. John Wilson, who only agreed to teach there if they used his design. There's 5 windows in this schoolhouse, so when you're standing, you can have a 360-degree view of your surroundings. Dr. John Wilson said this design was so he could keep a lookout for Captain Thunderbolt, the highwayman and robber whose existence had the townsfolk in fear. But when Dr. John Wilson died in 1847, it was discovered that he was actually Captain Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt's accomplice, Captain Lightfoot, had given a vivid description of Thunderbolt to a writer before he was hanged. When the coroner examined Dr. Wilson's body, he found all the indications that Lightfoot had claimed of his description of Thunderbolt. There was a large scar on his neck, which was consistent with the scar that Thunderbolt had received in jail back in England from the shackles. They also discovered his cork heel, as Thunderbolt also lost part of his heel when he was shot, as well as a bullet wound in his calf.
So we've parked and now we're trying to find the retreat tower. I think this is it here. We go in here. Let's see. Before we do we go? So we're walking kind of haphazardly. Ropes course or side trail. I've never been on this trail, so I really don't know where we're going, but I think it'll be okay. We'll see. It's a little creepy, like walking through the woods. So I don't think you can really see, but it's right here through the trees. It's not too bad of a walk up here. Pretty short.
This tower was built in 1887 by the patients of the Vermont Asylum, now known as the Brattleboro Retreat. It was believed that physical labor could help mental patients regain their stability. Groups of patients were put to work building this large stone tower. The tower was meant to provide a scenic overlook of the asylum grounds. But many of the patients used the tower in a different manner. They would climb to the top of the tower and leap off to commit suicide. The number of suicides here is a closely guarded secret. The tower was sealed off and remains so today. There have been several reports of ghostly figures jumping from the top of the tower, but the figure always disappears before it hits the ground. Now, I didn't experience anything weird. It just felt creepy to know that you're walking on grounds that a dead body probably was on because someone committed suicide off the top of the tower. It was just a very eerie feel to the area.
So now we've made it to the graveyard. Then there's this abandoned house. I don't know what that is. I'll look into that for you. I'll tell you what that is. But here's the graveyard of people who used to stay at the retreat, I believe. I know there's some kind of history behind this. I saw where some of the people in here, they're not even sure how they died or who they were. But I'll look into it and put it here.
So I think I was just confused. I guess I don't remember any history behind this graveyard. It's just that I think what struck me when I first learned about it was some of the gravestones have unknown or just a number on them. And that's crazy to me that you don't know who it is that you are burying in the ground, especially if they came from the asylum. So I think that's what I was remembering. Some of the tombstones date back to the 1800s, and while visiting the cemetery, some people report seeing fleeting shadow figures or images out of the corner of their eyes. I didn't experience any of this, but there was a gravestone with the name Henrietta Frankenstein, and that was a very clear gravestone. And I tried to do some research into who she was, and I can't find anything. There's nothing stating who she was or what happened to her, and I have so many questions. Just walking around this graveyard, I just had so many questions as to, what happened to these people? Who are they? Sure, some of them might have been the ones who fell off the tower, but who are these people? Because they were someone.
Alright, you guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. That's it for today. And probably really it for any of the good Halloween videos. But I'll see you tomorrow for the last few days of Vlogtober. I don't know if I'll do it again, but it was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. and I will see you in the next video.